Got it, Lyoto.
Jon, the UFC Light Heavyweight World Championship. I want you to fight clean, fight hard, fight fair, protect yourself at all times, obey my commands at all times. Any questions for the challenger? Any questions for the champion? If you want to touch gloves, touch them down, step back so we can start.
Let's do this thing. Jon Jones, Lyoto Machida for the UFC Light Heavyweight Championship. Remember, he came out kind of awkwardly against Rampage.
Yeah, he came out very low, almost crawling at him. And he's going to do that again.
Yeah, just for a second.
As long as he has one hand on the ground, Lyoto can't kick him. Can't kick him in the face.
And now he's up. Black trunks for the champion. Red trunks for the challenger. Tonight's clock brought to you by Battlefield 3, above and beyond the call. Very few men dart in and out any better than Lyoto Machida.
Yeah, stylistically, he's a very interesting puzzle for the style that Jon Jones possesses and the physical attributes that Jon possesses. And one of the things about Jon is how thin his legs are. If you look at his calves, they're almost comically thin. And no one has ever seen anyone kick those legs, especially consistently.
Spinning back kick. Lyoto's counter-striking as good as any in mixed martial arts.
Yeah, and Lyoto kicks very fast. There's no wind-up to his kicks. Because he has this karate style, it's very different than Muay Thai in the fact that he doesn't step before he throws his kicks. He throws them right from his stance.
And Jon will change his stance frequently during a fight.
Yeah, Jon doesn't just fight southpaw, fights orthodox. He does everything crazy. It's so, wow, what a powerful leg kick that was.
And he really showcased his kicks in the title defense against Rampage and gave a lot of credit to Mike Winkeljohn for the improvement in his Muay Thai.
Well, Mike Winkeljohn is an outstanding coach, but what a student this guy is. I mean, he just, from the first fight we saw him against Guzman, he's just improved so drastically. This is the tip of the wave. I mean, these guys are coming right now. These super athletes, these people that, you know, could have competed in any sport if they so choose to put their focus on it.
Well, his brothers in the National Football League.
Another powerful leg kick.
But the counter by Lyoto.
And look at that hand stretching out the distance. That's something that Jon can do that no one else can do.
Lyoto just missed with that right hook counter, though.
Just missed and missed by a mile are just as good.
Yeah, good point, right? Again with the spin. The karate kick pushes forward.
And that's something that Lyoto does. It's very scary. That rush, that crazy karate blitz.
I believe Jon is doing the same exact thing as Lyoto right now, where usually it's just Jones's opponent trying to figure out how to deal with the unorthodox striking. Jones is trying to do the exact same thing.
And he's going to worry about getting caught in a blitz.
As he should.
Yes. He can't get complacent. He can't get sedentary.
Nice to the body. The body kick, then the left, is something Machida utilizes.
Clearly the hardest Jon's ever been hit. Right there. The hardest and the cleanest. And Lyoto employs one of Jon's techniques, the front leg side kick to the thigh.
Yep. I have heard it said over and over again, especially by you, my longtime partner, styles make fights. And this is stylistically one of the most intriguing matchups in MMA history. And don't forget Jones's great Greco-Roman wrestling and Lyoto Machida's Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt skills. Oh! Pushing forward again is Machida. Clipped him. The Dragon again
with a solid kick to the body.
Machida is finding openings. That's the third time he's thrown that spinning back kick. Just missed with the head kick. Then again, like you said, just missed or missed by a mile, doesn't matter, right?
Right now, Jon is playing Lyoto's style. Jon's playing the game that Lyoto plays, which is like a game of tag. The thing about karate-style tournaments, and a lot of people think they're very unrealistic for fighting, but what they do is they force the fighter to be the first one who gets off, as if it's a wild game of tag. Now, you add that to all the other skills of mixed martial arts, which Lyoto also possesses, and it makes for a very unusual opponent.
Got his timer, let's go.
Deep breath. Yes.
Yeah, you got it, you got it, you got it.
Calm down now.
Big breath first, all right?
Yes, sir.
Hey, great job.
You had a great round. You had some good shots in, okay? Now calm down and focus.
We're seeing the first look of concern on Jon Jon's face.
All right, Jon, here's the deal. After you kick, he wants to shoot that straight left at you. You know what I mean? Fake the kick, lean off an angle, hit him with a 9 or a blue. All right? He wants to counter you after you kick. Do not come back in that space. Otherwise, you're owning the guy. Either side. He wants to counter every time.
Let's take a look here. Solid left hand by Lyoto. Staggered Jon Jones backward. Let's take a look again. That is the first time we've ever seen Jon Jones in that position. Now here's another question. Because he's never had to overcome adversity, will he get excited? Will he get too nervous? Will he blow his energy out worrying about this?
And another very important point to make is that Lyoto Machida started training in karate at age 3. He has done this type of thing in karate battles and in striking battles his entire life. And while Jon is very unorthodox and extremely successful, he hasn't done it his entire life.
Yes, this is the most complete striker that Jon Jones has ever faced, no doubt about it.
And that was the first look of concern we've seen on the face of Jon Jones in a long time.
Quentin is a dangerous, dangerous man, but Quentin likes to attack with boxing only, mostly. I mean, he does throw a few leg kicks, but that boxing distance played right into the style and the physical presence of Jon Jones.
Same could be said with the Muay Thai of Shogun.
Right now,
a little bit more diversified, but nothing like what Lyoto Machida offers.
Jon looks tentative, and this is the first time I think I've ever said that.
Looking to defend his title for the second time. Looking to get his belt back is the Dragon. Reminder, UFC 141 will be on Friday, December 30th, live on pay-per-view at 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific, as the giants of mixed martial arts battle it out in a heavyweight contingency bout. UFC 141, Lesnar versus Overeem. Friday, December 30th, 10 in the East, 7 in the West.
I'm wondering at what point in time does Jon decide to try to take his fight to the ground. Good kick to the body by Jon.
And
good counter by Lyoto.
Lyoto swinging away. Pushing forward. Now let's watch for the Greco clinch. Nope. He's right out. We've got ourselves a fight, Joe.
We certainly do. And this is what Machida fans were hoping for.
Yeah.
Exactly this.
Lost his title to Shogun.
Oh, big right hand by Jon Jones.
And Jones nails Machida there, and then was defeated by Rampage by split decision. And now Jones looks for the takedown
by Jon Jones.
And his elbows are vicious. And there he throws one immediately. The force and angle of the elbows of Jon Jones
bleeding already,
are the best in MMA.
Lyoto's bleeding badly from his forehead.
That's the elbow.
And Jon's looking for a choke.
Machida, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt.
And Machida is slowly trying to get back up to his feet, but Jon's going to try to take his back.
That was a nasty elbow.
And the crowd reacts. We see the blood. We can't, wow, big knee to the leg. We can't see how bad the cut is because the forehead bleeds very badly.
They're going to check it. That's why
wow, that's unusual.
John McCarthy's called timeout.
That's kind of surprising that he decided to check that. Maybe it looks a lot worse than we see from here. Let's get, oh, wow, yeah, that's a gash. Oh, man, that's a huge gash.
Not quite Vitor Belfort Marvin Eastman.
They're saying he's okay.
Come up here. That's against the fence.
He's going to put him back in the same position.
Again, you're going to quit. Over, under. One over, there you go. Once you're ready to fight, fight.
The battle continues with 90 seconds on the clock here in the second.
A nasty cut, and one more thing for Lyoto to think about.
And where the cut is, the blood will go down in his eyes.
And the forehead is notorious for heavy bleeding. Big knee to the body by Jon Jones.
Lyoto looked for the takedown. This is where that Greco experience, that upper body control plays so well for Jones. Jones with a huge elbow has changed the momentum of this fight drastically here in the second round.
And he did that when he used his wrestling. Oh!
Again they battle in another big knee. 45 seconds on the clock in the second.
He's got a choke.
Trying to choke him out and finish the fight here.
Lyoto's in trouble.
Trying to finish this fight. It is all over. It is all over.
Wow.
Jon Jones remains the UFC light heavyweight champion.
You're all right. You know where you're at, baby?
And this is a huge victory for Jon, because this is the first time that Jon had been in any kind of trouble in a fight. He got tagged. We saw him a bit tentative. He adjusted, used his full set of skills. And look at that. He caught him with that left hand, put him down. Knee to the body, and here's the standing guillotine. Now look how he switches it and pushes it up. Cody McKenzie style here. Look at that standing guillotine. Look at the twist on his neck. And Jon's holding him up here. And Lyoto's right arm goes limp, but his left arm is stuck up there. And Big John McCarthy thankfully recognizes it. He sees that right arm go limp. Wow, what a fight. And what a huge, huge victory for Jon Jones.
Because he survived the deep waters. And he remains the UFC